Okay, and I am back. Okay, we're going to jump into the rule book, but I just wanted to, give you the lay of the land and let you see some of the locations here, go style. But the thing that to really I want to emphasize with this, every location, all of the over 50 locations, I got very thematic about and described, what I wanted to do for people is draw them into the lore of Avalon. And it just came out better than I thought. And it took a while to write this. I did this all early last year into the summer of last year, and it was a lot, but I am so excited, for people to try this. I think you're going to have just a fun time in this. Explore Castle Blackwood, in the Royal Graveyard. So just imagine this whole land of Avalon, and you're going to experience everything. Even in these dungeons, they go, under the ground, so to speak. And that's where I wanted to take people. I got very descriptive about, you head into a southwestern chamber with cobwebs, and coffins and just everything. And then, of course, journeying into the Tower of Maidens, or, going through the foggy Witherbrook Forest West. You get the picture. So this is the Avalon Adventure board game. But what we're going to jump back over to the rule book now, but I want to make mention of, see these treasure chests here? I created bronze, silver, and gold levels. So let's hop back over here. We're back in the Avalon Adventure board game section. And this section, I think, graphically looks really very appealing. I think you're going to dig what you're going to see. So, we're going to skim over this. And what is going to happen is you have to put the initiative tokens down in front of the hero cards when you play. You play with all 6 heroes, and when you put the initiative tokens are here. When you put those down, they cannot be moved. So it's just a good idea to put them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in front of each of the heroes. Because that's, during the game, it's going to call out certain heroes that have to do these events. And that's another thing. You'll never know, because every time, not every time, but some of them, there's heroes that are randomly selected. So every time you play, it's going to be different. I just want to emphasize that again. These can be actually carried over to Dungeon Crusade. These are rejuvenation potions, and they're exclusive to the Avalon Adventure board game. When a hero finds one of these, you can drink one down, or your hero can drink one down, and it'll restore 3 health and 3 essence to that hero. So, and then when you're done playing the Avalon Adventure board game and you head into the village to start playing Dungeon Crusade, you can use those. What I was saying here, remember we talked about, see these treasure chests here? Well, I created these different treasure chests, and these change from game to game. There's a formula over here, and we'll look at that in a second, that any loot you find, any weapons, gear, you could carry over into Dungeon Crusade. So let's say, we jump back over here to the map, and, you went into the Tomb of the Undead, and you're on level 2 of the dungeon, and one of your heroes goes into a, eastern chamber and finds a chest. They're probably going to have to do some type of attribute test to see if they can open it or maybe discover it. Maybe it's behind a hidden panel in the wall. I got very creative with these. Well, the thing is then, you open up the chest, and there's a chance that there's going to be loot in it. So, I don't think this is a spoiler. But here's kind of like how this happens. See our bronze chest here? This is like the formula that I came up with. When you create it, you get, your junk loot. You get your common deck, your uncommon, and rare. And then, you shuffle each one separately, and you draw this amount of cards to create the bronze deck. So you can see your top reward you're going to get possibly out of this is going to be a rare, one of a blue item. However, for the silver, it bumps up. Still, you can find some junk in there. This isn't all like, in Dungeon Crusade, you can find junk out there. You're not guaranteed to find great stuff every time, and that's what I love about this game. But you can see, with a silver chest, our rewards are starting to get a little bit better. You can find some uncommon gear. You can find rare and epic. And then, of course, if you find a gold chest, and there's a lot of gold chests, the minimum thing you're going to find is rare. So you're definitely going to get something good. There's a good chance you'll find something epic, and there's one legendary. But you can still find junk loot. So that's the treasure chest system. It's very fun and you can play this game as a standalone. And I don't want to say anything too early, but I have so much more for this game that in the expansion we're going to be adding on to the Avalon Adventure board game. I have so much more. People who know me, you know me. I have so much more. These are the runes of eternity. Remember we were talking about that? Here's like the real runes, and then you shuffle all these blue ones. On the reverse side, they have like to distinguish, like what zone or what token goes in what zone. Let's move on to the next page. And here it is right here. So, again, I think this is a quite innovative little game here. See, like how when you flip these things over, you have no idea what you're going to find. See how there's like these 3 green, the 3 yellow, and the 3 red. Well, just think those are shuffled every game, and they show up in random places every time. Your heroes are going to have to explore Avalon, maybe go into dungeons to find them, or maybe at the Tower of the Maidens, maybe they have it there. Every game is something different for you. Hopefully, too, that, people see why this game took so long. This was not, overnight by any stretch of the imagination. So, we're going to go over here. This is all when you start out playing, the heroes start out at Hope's Reach. And then I kind of did this little, check this out. I did my little 3D thing I do with the boards. And this just shows you simply, this game is so simple. I mean, you'll have this game down in 10 minutes. The war banner represents all of the heroes, okay? So, this shows legal moves that you can make. Basically, on one turn, the heroes can cross one dotted line. So, if the heroes move south, they're going to go to the Tower of St. Viticus. This is a crazy place, too. And I'm going to tell you right now, floors 3 and 4 of the tower have the good stuff. You don't want to go into the basement or the first floor. You want to go to the 3rd or 4th floor. But who knows where your heroes will end up when you go there. And then so that's what I was saying. So you can only cross one line. Like here, see the red X? The heroes could not go to the ancient ruins. They would have to go to an adjacent region, then go to the ancient ruins. I just love this game. I think you could hear it in my voice. Okay, guys, you know what? I have to stop this. We're going to come back for yet another part. Again, I hope you're enjoying this. I love talking to you guys about it, and I'm just so excited. This game is done. It's done. Thank God. Okay, I'm going to be back in a sec. Talk to you in a few.